Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Daniel. Welcome back to the channel. In today's daily video, I noticed you guys have been requesting Nakroth with all these new runes a ton, so I decided, you know what, let's give the people what they want. And right here for you guys is an amazing Nakroth game. We end up doing 41% of our own team's damage. It's actually a 4v5. I don't think I'm going to put it in the title or thumbnail though, because I honestly don't really care. 4v5s, you know, it's already been done, it's boring, whatever. But this is actually an amazing game, and I just had to share it with you guys. So let's get right into this, where the enemy jungler, if you haven't seen it yet, is a Cricknack. So we are in an amazing position right now. Of course, Nakroth is just so good at countering those squishy assassins. Also, I just feel like Cricknack right now, he's not too good in this meta because none of the assassin runes really work too well with Nakroth. And I feel like that really hurts him and kind of puts him out of the meta. Let me know what you guys think about that, but yeah, I haven't really played Nakroth, or excuse me, Cricknack at all. I've played like one game of him with the new rune set and update, but besides that, nothing more. And as soon as we finish our jungle clear from blue to red, we're going to be going to the mid lane, where I can see the Ignis is alone here, because their Grok just showed up top. I'm going to ult, but he ends up flickering out. As soon as he flickers, I'm not going to go in anymore. I'm just going to say, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to go do my own thing. Now you can see the Sentinels spawning, and of course I want to go get that. We also know that the Cricknack started on his blue side because of a vision bird that told us that his blue was gone very early on. So we know Cricknack was going to end up on the top side, and sure enough, there he is. My Crixie is dying, but of course that is due to her being AFK. Like I said, this was a little bit of a 4v5, excuse me, for the most part of the game. Here I see Ignis. I'm not even going to commit to it. I just knock him up and leave. And yeah, right now, my concern is getting my blue buff. You can see Grok almost lands a nice hook on me, but unfortunately it's just a little bit too far. But yeah, my concern right now is securing this blue buff, because as you saw, they just took the dragon, and they, right as I take it, they are just pounding on the doorstep of the blue at that point, and you can see Grok tries to hook the Talonus, but unfortunately for him, it does not work out. But here's where we take advantage of them doing the dragon, guys. Like I say, dragon is really not too valuable. You see Cricknack there? He's at a little bit low of HP, and he took a lot of time doing that dragon. It wasted a lot of time for him, so I'm just going to run in here, take this blue buff from him, and leave, going out of the dragon pit. Now, we are in an amazing position. We just got a free blue buff because that Cricknack and his entire team said, you know what, let's go do the dragon. And honestly, guys, there's so many more good options to do right now besides the dragon, because they actually nerfed the XP that it gives you. Instead of 300 XP, now it only gives like 50 XP, so it's really not too much. Here you can see that I try to invade this red buff, but the Ignis is pulling it out, and he wants to fight for it, so I'm just going to leave. Just hit a small camp a few times, maybe get some HP back. I don't know where the top laners are or the support. I see the Cricknack here again taking the red, so I'm just going to hop in there, use my ult, and immediately get out. And honestly, I don't want to fight this because I don't have my ult, and if I don't have my ult, then it's almost like a death sentence if I do fight. Here you can see the Cricknack runs in though, and that was a really bad mistake by him. So we were able to pick him up. We're also able to get our Soul Reaver there. Very nice. See him waiting behind the tower there, just waiting to get some of my movement skills. And right now, I want to go back to his blue buff, actually. So first, I'm going to be going back to my own blue buff, secure that, and then I'm immediately pretty much going to be running straight over to their own blue, just keeping up the pressure, guys, in their jungle. Honestly, that's the kind of mentality that I like to have right now, just being super aggressive in the enemy's jungle. That's really just the playstyle that I really do enjoy right now. It's hard on an ADC like Violet, but for everything else, it's a very good way to secure yourself a win. Because as soon as you get ahead, then you start pushing into their jungle, you're just more and more increasing your gold lead. Unfortunately, we were not able to get the red buff there, and as you can see, the Crixie can't really help out too much with this invade. I go back in, use a enhanced basic attack, but honestly, it can't really do much, because again, I don't have my ult. so we are not going to be able to get too much done. Crixie's still sitting in the river. Like I said, she is AFK for like 90% of this game, but that's not what I want to pay attention to. I just want to pay attention to the playstyle of this match. For some reason, guys, that Sentinel, you can see it almost ran away from me completely. It almost reset itself. I hate it when minions do that. I have no clue why they do it, but that's something that could be patched in the future that I would actually really enjoy, just improving the jungle AI just a little bit to where things like that just don't happen. Anyways, we do want to go back into the red buff. You can see me positioning around here. I see the Ignis though, so I am just going to use my ultimate, knock him up, and that is going to be a secured kill. You can see the Kirknack has his red buff, and he actually just jumped, so that tells me it's so easy to jump on him right now. I'm able to get his small camp, hop over the wall, basic attack him a few more times, then instantly leave. Now I'm going to hop over here, just clear all of this jungle camp. You can see I'm at full HP thanks to that Sentinel and all of my Reave Arcana. We're able to knock him up, use my punish, and we're not going to get the kill, just an assist, but at least it's something. Here, Kirknack getting a bit greedy, trying to clear this wave under tower, but he is way too low, and Kirknack, of course, is not the best at defending towers without his ult. Excuse me, you can see the Chi here is running in, so I run in as well trying to help, but honestly my damage versus her is just nothing. It's not even existent because of all that armor that she has. I don't know if it's armor or HP, but I literally don't know. Because when she got released, I was actually in AWC, I believe, or like I was in Jian, China for WCG, so I was in a tournament when she got released. I'm really not familiar with her. Anyways, I run back up here after my blue, trying to get a nice kill, but unfortunately the Grok is here to prevent that from happening, and also she did use her flicker. Now I pretty much just want to go straight back into his jungle, and you can see right here just going to his red buff. I don't even care about my bottom side jungle. I just want to invade his jungle because, again, like I was saying in previous videos, it's ×2 gold when you invade, because not only are you gaining gold, but you're depleting the enemy jungler of his gold as well. So it's always better to invade rather than take your own jungle. That's more of the gameplay philosophy, so to speak, that I'm trying to pick up right now. Here you can see I dash and use my ult to kill this Kirknack, trying to kill this Chi, but again, she's so tanky for some reason. I honestly don't know why, and we are not able to get a double kill, me and the support, which is Yubei. I don't know if you guys know him if you're in the NA server. He's a super good support. I love playing with Bei. But yeah, we were only able to get one kill there. Now you can see when the enemy jungle is completely depleted, that's when I want to go back into my own jungle and just secure all my camps. And you have to think about it, like, again, not only are you taking gold away from the enemy, but you're also gaining that gold back. That's why I like to say it's a 2x value. Anyways, we're going back into their jungle to try and evade the red buff when it spawns. You see, we're able to get a nice 2 kills there. Super, super nice engaged by Yubei, which made that possible. Here you can see that Yubei gets hooked, and I'm just here to protect him. I can see Kirknack dashes here, which was a huge mistake by him. So I'm going to dash onto him, just barely out of the tower range, and we're not going to take any damage. Here I mess up a little bit. That could have cost me my life if this Grok had his ult. I definitely would have died there, but you can see we're actually able to kill him. I tried to hop over the wall, but unfortunately I was not able to. Now you can see that she is coming after me. The arm actually looks like, yeah, she does ult, and look at me, I'm trying to poke her, but I'm like, no, man, I can't do this. Like, even as soon as the arm ulted, I was like, oh, no, dude, there's no way I could kill her. I actually tried to chase down the Chi a little bit, which actually almost gets me killed. That Ignis had a very sneaky placement. I did not expect that at all, to be honest. So very well played by him, actually. Now you can see I ping the red buff. I know that that's up right now. I definitely want to go over there and head to it, but I doubt that I can make it in time just because we saw the Kirknack there. Here you can see I mess up a little bit. I try to knock him up, but he flies a little bit too fast for me, and I wasn't able to do it. Now I know Kirknack has no ult or no dash, so I jump onto him, use my basic attack, and I swear he must have been at 1 HP there because I landed that one last basic attack after my ultimate ended, and I thought for sure that it was going to get a kill or something, but it did not. Now we're just going to go take this dragon. Now you can see that I am taking dragon when it's like 8 minutes into the game, only because it's so easy to get them at this point. try to dive in on that Ignis, but unfortunately we're not able to make anything happen. So I'm just going to go straight back into my red side jungle. We also have to watch out for their blue buff, which is going to be up pretty much right after I take this red. And by the way, guys, if you're wondering how I keep track of the enemy jungle, honestly, it's just like a feeling, kind of, or you can just check your buffs. You know, if you invade their blue, and you can see that you don't have blue anymore, then their enemy's blue is going to be up in the next 20 seconds. Here you can see that Grok hooks the Crixie, so we're just going to full dive onto him. Now I am jumping onto this Violet. She's going to get killed quite easily. I missed my enhanced basic attack, actually, which is pretty bad. And now you can see this tanky-ass Chi running in on the back line. I'm trying to hit her down, but again, I'm not even able to get the kill. I don't think I've gotten a single actual kill on Chi just because of how tanky she is. You can see we aced them there, and of course I realize this. I just want to get my blue first, though, not only to get HP, but also I don't want my mana to run out while we are pushing this down. So we're going to be able to get the first high ground of the game. Pretty nice stuff. You can see we're ending now onto the core, and any minute now.